Hello and welcome to Weekly Weird News, brought to you by Cutting for the Bull in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. I'm Ben. As always, I'm hanging out with Mike.
Hello.
And Claire.
Hey.
And today, let's talk about some weird shit we found this week.
Oh yeah. Playing of it.
That's what I love about this world, you know. For all of its crap, its decadence, its opulence, its general corruptness,
Greed,
its avarice, the fact that we are basically living through the fall of Rome right now.
a collapse of the entire ecosystem, quite possibly.
Yeah, the planet's dying, it's on fire. Doesn't matter, because you can always find something fucking weird, can't you? Someone's weirder than you.
Now queer as folk. Saying it.
Yeah.
Now, we'll start with something very controversial. It's something that I have very strong opinions on, even though I'm not a woman. Satanic Temple taking legal action against the Texas abortion law.
What?
You've not heard about this?
I've heard about the Texas abortion. They've just passed to... You can't have an abortion past 4 weeks?
4 weeks. 4.
Is it 4? You wouldn't even know you're pregnant.
No, that's the thing. Yeah, a lot of women say, well, you know, it's at least 3 before you find out, and then you've got to try and get in to see a doctor in a week.
Yeah.
It's bollocks, it is terrible. In my opinion, I think it's the American Taliban. These conservative Christian politicians. Church and state should be separate. You can believe what you fucking want to, but if you're a politician, you don't bring that into politics.
They're very godly down that way, aren't they?
Yeah, but you don't bring that... America was founded by its founding fathers on a separation of church and state. They remain completely opposite.
Isn't what the Satanic Temple's doing?
They're using
Aren't
that.
they interfering?
They're saying that actually...
They're a religious group and they're interfering, pushing their religious beliefs.
No, they're saying that they should be under their religious beliefs. Anyone can do what the fuck they want to in that respect. You can have an abortion if you want to. You're repressing my religious belief. They're playing them at their own game.
Same thing if you ask me, but go on.
Okay, so pro-choice advocates in Texas have been offered a faint ray of hope from a possibly unexpected source this week. Satanists. Purportedly, in the name of religious freedom, the Satanic Temple has hit back hard at the state's recent institution of draconian anti-abortion laws. The Massachusetts-based religious group has filed a letter with the US Food and Drug Administration to make the case that abortion is the faith-based right of its members. And they argued that under the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which was created to allow Native Americans access to peyote for use in rituals, its members should be allowed to access abortion pills without regulatory action.
Why are they going backwards? I just don't understand.
Because it's a bunch of fucking Christians. They're cunts. Conservative Christians are cunts. It's, you know, apologies for use of the C word, but they're the most un-Christ-like people that could possibly be, while trying to maintain that they are the most Christ-like. I will guarantee you, I'm willing to put money on it, that the guys who made these laws have paid for women to have abortions.
Their daughters.
Daughters, mistresses, one-night stands.
They're hypocrites, aren't they?
They're hypocrites. And I'll guarantee you they all go off and suck a rent boy's dick at the weekend while maintaining, because that's the next thing it'll be anti-homosexuality laws. That's the next thing it'll be. Anything they just don't like, or Joe won't like on the sly. Satanic spokesperson Lucian Greaves, I hope if that's a pretty cool Satanic Temple priest name, said in a statement, "I am sure Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, who famously spends a good deal of his time composing press releases about religious liberty issues in other states, will be proud to see that Texas's robust religious liberty laws he so vociferously champions will prevent future abortion rituals from being interrupted by superfluous government restrictions meant only to shame and harass those seeking an abortion." He added that Satanists hold bodily autonomy and science sacrosanct, and abortion rituals are an important part of those beliefs. He says the battle for abortion rights is largely a battle of competing religious viewpoints, and our viewpoint is that the non-viable fetus is part of the impregnated host, which is fortunately protected under religious liberty laws.
The impregnated host.
And they could have not picked ritual as well, because it makes them sound like they're after blood anyway.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Like, we're removing the fetus in a ritual. Yeah, and then we're going to eat it.
Yeah,
could have worded that better.
They could have worded it better.
Oh, I do apologise. It is 6 weeks, so they're saying that the Texas Heartbeat Act is the name of it, so it's 6 weeks. But so you find out you're pregnant after 4, then you've got to try and get a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, and they've empowered private citizens to sue anyone who aids and abets an abortion at that time.
Yeah, literally, you can get paid a $10,000 reward for grassing up your neighbour if you know she's had an abortion.
What?
Yeah, that's fucked up shit.
If she's gone out of state and had an abortion...
How would you know that? She's just gone on holiday, you know. It's...
I don't know, I mean...
She might have told you.
Some
confided in you. And
some
you thought, oh my, 10 grand here.
Some states have very... The state of... The timing of the abortion varies from state to state.
Yeah.
I've got to look into it more, because I've got a debate on this. But I'm pretty sure you can have like a fairly late stage, maybe 4 months...
Yeah.
Somewhere, and I don't really agree with that. If you're going to do it fucking as early as possible, in my opinion. As soon as it starts.
That's not really a late. 4 months isn't a late. A late term abortion is your 5-6 months.
5-6 months.
Yeah.
That's a bit too long.
24 weeks, you know.
At the end of the day, you've had long enough.
24 weeks, they can be born and be saved as a preemie baby.
Yeah.
So. I think anything
yeah.
coming close to sort of, you know, your 15, 16 is...
Yeah.
For me, I think everybody's got, like, you know...
Yeah, true, but I mean, I've read cases where they've done these late term ones and they've literally sort of... The baby hasn't been crying when it's been removed and they put it in the trash and later on it's crying in the trash can, in the medical waste bin.
Yeah.
You know, that's a bit too much for me.
The way I see it is nobody wants abortions. They're not nice things.
No, that's it.
The only way to stop it is to fund sex education and family planning.
Boom. That is exactly what you do. You give away contraceptives.
Yeah, free
you really
condoms.
educate people in it. You give away contraceptive pills. You do anything you can, because if people don't want to get pregnant, they don't have to get pregnant. Sarcastic tone. They graciously extended it if your baby was a result of rape or incest.
Right.
Rather nice of them, that, isn't it? He says sarcastically. I just think, why are you bothered? Jesus doesn't mention abortion.
Actually, he encourages it.
God killed off the fucking population of the world.
In the Bible, it says if your woman is carrying another man's child, feed her, make her drink bitter water to get rid of it. So it actually says in the Bible.
Just tells you how to do it.
Yeah, that's instructions.
The old gin.
They don't even fucking read it, half these people. They just pick the
bits they wanted to pick.
Yeah. So there might be a contradiction in the Bible where maybe somewhere it views abortion bad, but it actually says in the Bible, gives you instructions how to do it, so it's bullshit.
But what's next? Oh, well, actually, my book says you're wearing mixed fabrics, that's 10 years in jail. Not allowed that in Christianity. That's one of the 600
the gay
commandments.
Bible.
No, genuinely, it's one of the... You can't wear mixed fabrics. So it's a commandment,
is it?
Yeah. It's one of the 600 commandments that never made to the final 10. Eating fish on a Friday used to be a hell-worthy offence. Oh, you're going to lock someone up for eating fish on a Friday now?
I thought it was fish on a Friday. That's what we actually do?
Yeah, you can't eat meat on Friday.
Oh, yeah. All right, meat on a Friday. You eat meat on a Friday? Oh, you're locked up, pal.
They still do it at schools,
And the Pope eats beaver.
hospitals, everywhere. Care homes, fish on a
Hey, what?
Friday.
Sorry?
The Pope eats beef on a Friday.
Lock him up.
Because beavers are counted as fish, apparently, in the Bible.
Oh, right.
Pope can eat beaver on Friday.
Well, that's... No, the only thing he puts in his mouth like that is a child's penis.
Allegedly.
Oh, yeah, allegedly. I don't get it. I don't see why they're so bothered about it. I don't see what it's got to do with them.
Yeah.
And I disagree with the fact that they're using their own religious beliefs to make laws.
Yeah.
That's what I disagree with the most.
This is where the US should step in and just go, look, this is what all the other states are doing. You've just gone totally against the grain, so we're going to have to overrule
Well, it's constitutional. There was a court case in the 70s.
Roe versus Wade.
That's it, yeah.
Was they've just literally just thrown that out.
Yeah.
To get past this law.
Well, there's maybe loopholes, I don't know.
The federal Department of Justice are suing Texas over it, saying that it's unconstitutional.
I don't think it'll stay, to be fair.
No, I don't think it'll stick.
Hopefully not. We'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Cradle watcher.
Ooh.
Mum terrified as ghost visits sleeping newborn baby and turns on light to make baby monitor spin around.
I didn't see a light go on in the video.
Neither did I, but...
Cheryl Scott, 39, believes a friendly apparition turned on a bedroom light to make the baby monitor spin around in the spine-tingling footage taken in Drunken, East Ayrshire, Scotland. Two white orb-like objects are seen looming over 5-month-old Scott Thorrott as he sleeps in his crib. Scott's dad, Robert, insists the blobs have never been there before.
Yeah, hasn't even my crib.
The baby monitor camera then suddenly spins around to face a bright light, which the couple say was not switched on when they went to bed. Scott told the Sun, basically the baby monitor was telling us there was movement. Because we were both sleeping, we hadn't seen it at the time. What happened this week has just been astronomical.
I didn't see a light go on.
Robert claims there was a clear arm over the crib in the footage, taken on Saturday, but not seen until they reviewed the clip days later. Cheryl told the Daily Record, it's as if you can see a hand waving between the chest of drawers and the cot. I definitely think a ghost visited. Robert didn't believe in ghosts, but now he's not so sure.
Ooh.
I sort of saw an arm waving.
Yeah, I can make that out. I can see that, okay, but I didn't see the light go on.
I was thinking it was a bit of dust or, you know, a cobweb floating past, or you don't know, do you?
No, I mean, that's it. But
I think it's a nothing article.
I think it's weird.
I don't know.
Well,
I
ghosts,
can't see anything.
Ghosts, babies. It's no ghost penis.
Well, if they were going to be turning the light on, they, you know, it would be by the door, wouldn't it?
True.
So, you know, that's maybe why the camera spun round.
It's weird the camera moved though.
Mm.
Especially if it's a motion detection camera. It's kind
Could
of
have been
weird.
the curtains blowing. Or a draft. It could have been anything.
Just depends how sensitive these things are, I don't know.
I don't think there's anything in that.
Well, no, maybe
So-
not. But there's nothing really in much many ghost things, is
No,
there?
exactly.
Put them in because they're weird. Right, what's next then?
Man stabbed woman in supermarket with a syringe filled with semen.
Hey?
Yes! And it gets weirder. This one does get weirder.
The perpetrator was arrested and charged with first and second degree assault and reckless endangerment. He's been jailed for 10 years after he stabbed the woman with a syringe. Thomas Byron Steeman of Maryland.
Oh,
said
it's so
semen.
close. That's what I mean. It's
Yeah.
so close to
Of
seeing
Maryland,
it.
America, was caught on CCTV stabbing Katie Peters with a syringe in February 2020.
Can I do his quote?
Go on then.
He told the victim, I know, it feels like a bee sting, doesn't it?
As he injected her in the buttocks.
Huh.
At the time, Ms. Peters told Fox 5 that she had no idea what was in the syringe. It could have been rat poison, HIV.
The HIV one is a thing.
Yeah.
When I worked at a supermarket, I shan't name. It's shit. There was.
Don't think it exists anymore, mate. You're okay.
No, it does. There's a report. There's a report that someone was going around threatening, trying to rob stuff from the shop. When they get caught, threatening them, saying, "I've got a syringe full of my HIV blood. I'll stab you.
Fuck.
Yeah, let me go." Yeah.
That's also why police, when they push someone into the car, they've been told to stop. You used to push them in by the hair, didn't you?
Mm.
Like that. They used to start hiding needles in their hair with HIV. If they were HIV positive, they put the needle, hide it in their hair. Police officer goes to push their head into the truck, stabs himself with the needle, gets AIDS.
Fuck.
Oh.
So they don't do it no more.
Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't do it.
Well, she was worried it was going to be, I say, HIV or trucks. Trucks can be used for slang for crystal meth, so she didn't know if she was stabbed or something like that.
Best of it is, she could be crystal meth. So I started driving home.
Yes, I drove home, and it started really hurting bad. I called my son and said, something's not right. I hope nothing happens. I hope I'll make it home. I love you. Later, police discovered more syringes in his car and home, all full of his semen.
He's been jacking off into syringes for fucking weeks.
Well, you'd have to do it into a pot and then sucked it up the syringe, no, surely.
Or whatever, either way he's been jacking off into a container and then filling syringes with semen just to go and stab women.
Fucking hell.
It's believed it's his only attack.
I was just about to say that, it's not his only attack. God.
Fucking hell, it's mental, isn't it?
If you've seen the video, it's very aggressive and very deliberate, and that makes us think it's not his first time doing this.
So, Mr. Steeman had previously been served with a warrant in 1999 as a fugitive from justice, according to the Maryland Online Court reports. He's also done a bit of domestic violence in 2013. God.
Yeah, what a twat. And they was injecting women with semen and going, I know, it stings like a bee, doesn't it? That's creepy.
That voice is creepy.
That was a creepy line to say. That's why I did a creepy voice.
Yeah.
I mean,
no one wants that.
No. I mean, he's just fucking been jacking off into some kind of petri dish and then filling syringes up with his jizz. Stabbing women in the ass cheeks with it. What the fuck's that about?
I mean, it's got to be a power dominance thing, because you're not going to get any sexual thrill from that.
No.
You don't know what's going on in his head. He could have a fucking mass. He could be raging. He could actually fucking, if he finds it that much of a thrill, he could just ejaculate in his trousers.
Maybe.
That was weird as folk again.
Next up.
Hey, I've had a fucking bit of UFO news for a bit, so I've been quiet on that front. Or I've been kicked out of the groups. One of the two. A debris of alleged UFO crashes in South America being studied in Stanford lab. Interesting.
Yeah.
Silicon Valley, USA. Physical debris obtained through on-field research of alleged UFO crashes in Colombia and Argentina is now being studied by scientists. Dr. Jacques Vallée. Jacques Vallée. Interesting, I know him.
Yeah.
He's a famous name in ufology. He had the Brazilian UFO attacks where the UFOs are quite aggressive.
Mm.
Yeah. There's an episode.
I've
got it coming up. It's on my list.
What?
He's collected purported. That's right, first time. Metal debris of UFO cases dating back as far as 1947 that experts are now analysing in a state-of-the-art laboratory at Stanford University. The breakthrough has come with the invention of a machine that enables scientists to look at the atomic structure of a selected material. At that microscopic level, the atomic structure is impossible to fake. The device is called a multi-parameter ion beam imager, which Dr. Gary Nolan, a Stanford microbiologist, is using to create a revolutionary three-dimensional image to analyse the samples right down to their individual atoms. The process is called multiplexed ion beam imaging, or MIBI, or MIBI. I'm going to call it MIBI.
MIBI.
When Dr. Nolan placed some of the fragments in the vacuum chamber of his instrument, he was astonished to find that the composition was unlike any known metal. No matter where he looked in the sample's jumble of elements, whether magnesium, iron, nickel or titanium, the ratio of isotopes just didn't make any sense.
So it's out of this world elements.
Possible.
Yeah, could be.
Ooh.
And if we can look at these things down to an atomic level, then we can recreate them from an atomic level. Surely? In some way?
Not necessarily if we haven't got the components in it,
Yeah.
Mike.
But this is the stuff that's the atoms will be arranged in a different way as they would be on Earth.
Alright.
If we just found them. Or we make in that process.
Or maybe it's something that we haven't found on the periodic table yet.
That's also a possibility.
Yeah, that's what I was...
So Gary says, Dr. Gary Nolan says, if you're talking about an advanced material from an advanced civilization, you're talking about something that I just call an ultra material. It's something which has properties where somebody is putting together again at the atomic scale. We're building our world with 80 elements and someone else is building the world with 253 different isotopes. He seems quite convinced by it then.
Yeah.
He intends to use the information to understand a physical principle that we don't know today. The scientists further discovered in their research that this material was manufactured and is definitely not natural.
Oh.
It does not mean that the material recovered from the alleged UFO crashes was necessarily made somewhere else in outer space. It just means that it was manufactured specifically for a particular purpose that the researchers don't understand yet.
Interesting.
So there is the possibility that, I don't know, let's say the US military is tinkering with making metals stronger than they should be, at an atomic level, by rearranging electrons and elements and atoms.
Have we got the technology to do that though?
Well, this probably comes from aliens, Mike.
If, what was it, the Skunk Works guy said, maybe.
I can't remember his name, but the guy who's head of the Skunk Works, which is Boeing's. You're not as into this as I am, and I've talked about this to Mike at length, so I'm bored into death with it. The Skunk Works is Boeing's like top secret lab.
Right.
It's where the U-2 spy plane was developed, the SR-71 Blackbird, the stealth fighter, the stealth bomber. All of them developed by Boeing at the Skunk Works, and the guy who was in charge of that literally stood up in a press conference and said, "We're 50 years ahead of where you think we are." And someone made a mistake in Einstein's calculations.
Einstein, I'd imagine.
Basically, Einstein made a mistake in his calculations and said faster than light travel wasn't real. Well, it couldn't be a possibility. And we actually corrected it and found out it is.
Okay.
It's weird, isn't it?
And then he died of cancer a few weeks after saying that. But still, that's so if they have got that tech, it could be from outer space. It's like 50-50, isn't it?
Yeah.
With this one. It's like it could be from outer space, or it could be that let's not just say the US government, let's say it could be the Chinese, the Russians, who knows?
The US here.
The Brits maybe, who knows?
The Chinese.
It could be the Brits.
Not the Brits.
I don't know, man. We're not bad at sciencing.
It's been defunded for years now.
Mm.
They don't like science, do they? The Tories, they like business.
That's true.
That's all they care about.
Anyway, we still, if it's for defence purposes, they're alright with it. They like a bit of defence spending, don't they, the Tories?
Yeah.
So
they've only got them two little vials of, stuff from the crash site.
yeah, apparently from the crash site. I wasn't with Jack when he did it. I'd like to have been. He's called Jack Valet, which I think is a name that every UFO researcher has, because he sounds like he's going to research a UFO incident and sleep with your wife. I am Jacques Valet, and I'm here to talk about your UFO incident. You're like, phew. Alright, Jacques. Call me Jacques.
Jack Valet.
Fantastic. Alright then. Oh good, a time traveller.
Another one.
Is this one on TikTok too?
I believe so.
Oh, I'm going to start a website called TikTok 2. Just basically exactly the same as TikTok, and change the name.
Sounds better, TikTok 2.
Does, doesn't it?
Time traveller from 2714 warns of 3 dates to look out for this month.
Alright, we're recording this on the 10th of September, right?
Cool, we've got to add them to the other dates from the other time travellers, innit?
Well, them aliens on
penciled in.
When are them aliens coming next year? Yeah?
This guy is called the Aesthetic Time Warper,
Right.
as he's known on TikTok. Airy Yormany has shared various videos telling folks what to look out for in the upcoming months.
Why would you come back to 2021 if you're from 2714? Just do a video on TikTok.
It's mad, isn't it? In his latest video he says, "Many of you still don't believe that I'm a real time traveller from the year 2714. So remember these 3 dates in September."
Okay, right. When's the listener going to hear this episode?
Next week, sometime.
So that's going to be about the 17th-ish.
Maybe.
Right. Okay, so these events will have happened, or 2 of them will. So,
Yeah.
right.
11th of September.
Oh, 9/11 is nothing sacred.
An alien takes 4,000 skilled workers and children to the planet Proxima b.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a result of another hostile species coming here.
What, so the rest of us have to stay here and fucking fight?
Yeah, looks
While
like
they take 4,000... Who are these skilled workers?
I doubt it's me and you, mate.
Well, they might need a forklift driver. Oh no, wait, they'll have anti-grav tech. No, wait, I'm staying here to fight the aliens. Oh well.
On the 14th of September, the largest hurricane in history hits the US East Coast, mainly South Carolina, making it the first Category 6 hurricane. Holy shit.
Is that still on? Actually, because wasn't New Orleans about to get hit by another massive hurricane?
Maybe then. Maybe this is it.
I don't know, but the thing is, I don't know if it's hit or not, or it dissipates. I haven't seen anything in the news about it. So I'm presuming that it's either still off coast, or has just dissipated. I don't know. I can do some online research while you do the next one.
Okay.
Well, the next one's a doozy. The 26th of September, a chimpanzee is able to talk.
Oh, great. Planet of the fucking Apes, then.
Because of a mutation in its vocal cords, it has mysterious things to say. But it does.
Yeah, I'm not really down with that one. Hurricane Ida, 23 hours ago. Looks like it's still here. It's not a category 6 because they've got 83% of power back up to the city. So category 4 when it made landfall even.
Well,
Hurricane
he
Ida.
says in 4 days there'll be a category 6.
It is in South Carolina. It is South Carolina, so it's heading that way, maybe. Well, alright, that's maybe still on, but it kind of is hurricane season.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow, an alien's meant to take 4,000 skilled workers and children to the planet Proxima B. So that's a doozy.
That is a bit of a doozy because I want to know how this alien's judging this. I mean, who are the most skilled workers? I suppose you're taking doctors and scientists, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're taking the Earth's top 4,000 scientists and some kids,
Yeah.
right, to Proxima B because the Earth is being invaded by... So they're taking our fucking best minds.
Yeah, well, it's obviously they don't care, do they?
They don't want to save any old Tom, Dick and Harry.
Yeah.
No, but we need those guys to disassemble the alien tech so we can use it against the aliens, and he's just taking them with him. They were relying on Mike.
Oh,
Mike's going to disassemble laser guns and figure out how to
that's never going to
manufacture
happen. I can't sort the mic system around here. No chance.
Sorry, Mike, you've got to be in physics. You're the most capable man in the country now. Our top minds have gone.
Oh my god. I hope we listen to what the chimpanzee has to say first.
Put him in charge.
You better wait till the 26th, then we have another time.
I didn't say when that hostile species is coming. Might be years yet.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, we might have some time to get recruit and give birth to some more brilliant minds.
Yeah. And if we could team up with the apes.
Might not even notice that the brilliant minds are gone.
Gorillas with fucking AK-47s.
I'm on the gorillas side in that scenario. The thing is, though, we'll fight with the gorillas and the apes against the aliens because it's like a shit. But after that, human-monkey relations will just fall apart.
Yeah, probably a war then.
Then there'll be another war. What's left?
Oh, jeez.
I don't want to fight a gorilla
Yeah.
with just a bayonet and my trusty SA-80. I don't want to have to do that.
We
Have you
might
ever seen
stop.
a bald gorilla?
Hmm?
You ever seen a shaven gorilla?
No.
God, it's muscly as food. It's
It's fucking shredded. Could you put?
shredded.
Could you
honestly.
Shaving gorillas?
There's no one shaving. No, I don't know. Jamie showed my husband showed me the other day. And he was like, "You ever seen a gorilla with no hair?" And he showed it me. I was like, "Why has it got no hair?" Oh, he's stressed. He's got alopecia, but isn't he ripped? And I was like, "Fuck."
Fucking hell. Well, I want to know what the chimp's gonna say.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's another thing I want to know.
Mysterious things.
He's really gonna go, hey, come here. Have you seen a hairless gorilla? Fucking shredded, man.
The Geordie gorilla.
Yeah, he is. He's a Geordie chimpanzee.
Oh, man.
Yeah, wow. Alright, then, so we'll know this is true tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll be the past for you, listeners. So if you're still in shock about this mass alien abduction, you kind of heard it here first.
Yeah. Or if they've been taken and they're one of the great minds. You know.
I doubt they listen to us if they're one of the great 4,000 minds on the planet, Claire. I very much doubt they listen to us. No offence, guys. Really, I very much doubt they listen.
They're gonna let loose somehow, Ben.
I doubt they're watching Love Island. I mean, alright, they might listen to us for our interesting content, but it's unlikely, isn't it? You have got a point, though, because you remember when Pierce Brosnan's character in Mars Attacks, he used to watch that really trashy show, and that's how he got a crush on that reporter, the lady reporter.
Oh, yeah.
That was his wind down watching a trashy
I
show.
don't like that film.
I think you're mad, because one day it's going to be a movie pick.
Oh.
Love Mars Attacks.
No.
Mars Attacks or Zulu, which one do you want to watch?
Zulu.
Alright, works for me. I don't mind either.
It's a joke. Fuck Zulu.
Mars attacks him. He's swinging back now. You can't stay on the fence forever, mate.
I think I'd like to have Zulu.
Zulu's actually a very powerful anti-war film.
There we go.
It's got a hidden meaning, Mike, as well as displaying men with balls of Sheffield steel. Sorry. Last one.
Yep.
Weirdo in gimp mask stared at 7 a.m. traffic before running into the woods like a horror film.
Is this Gimp Man? Is he back?
You know this man, yeah?
Yeah!
I don't know what horror films they're watching. It's a shit horror film.
Yeah.
Some man in a gimp mask watching traffic in the morning and then just pisses off back into the woods. That's not a horror film.
It's like it's got no eye holes at all.
That's the back.
That's bad.
That's the back of it. The back of it.
Yeah, Gimp Man's been... If it's Surrey...
Hampshire, yeah.
Oh, is that far from Surrey?
I don't know.
It's the home countries, I'm sure it is, so... Could be the same
Man's
dude.
back then.
Gimp Man's back. He was walking around the streets in some little village before and prowling around. He could be back.
Yeah.
So Hampshire police received a call from a motorist on Wednesday reporting a man looking into passing cars from a gate in a lay-by wearing a creepy black gimp mask with stubs on it.
You didn't see that in the morning?
Oh, it's either a gimp or, remember, a Slipknot, isn't it? I didn't know Slipknot were in town.
He was wearing nothing but a
Oh,
gimp mask.
Oh,
as
right.
well.
Alright. Yeah, okay, that just got a lot weirder.
Yeah.
Shocked motorist Craig Upton called 999 after coming across this bizarre sight on his way to work at 7 a.m.
Is it worth a 999 call?
Yeah, naked man in a gimp mask.
Yeah, 111, surely the non-emergency. It's not an emergency, he's not got a
No.
shotgun. He just doing his best Lord Humongous impression, isn't he? Walk
It
away.
is questionable, isn't it?
He's wasting the emergency service's time, to be fair. For an emergency call, anyway.
I wouldn't come round on a motorway, come round onto like a sort of slip road that was going to join another bit of the motorway, and there was a pallet right in the middle of it. Obviously fell off somebody's, you know,
Off the back of a truck, did it?
off the back of the truck.
It was full of TVs, I made a fortune that day. I mean,
You monkey Harris.
I got my passengers called 999 because, and then they got in touch with the, you know, the motorway police, and then they moved the obstruction because if you were, you know, just not looking, because it was coming round a bend, you could have caused something nasty.
yeah, that's an emergency.
So's that though, really. It only takes a
No, because that's a danger to life.
Well, it
And
takes
he
a
isn't a
rubber
danger
neck.
to life. He's just, you know, he's just out for a stroll in his gimp mask.
Well, it only takes one rubber necker, doesn't it?
I mean, well, I guess so, but
And they'll be like, "Arr!" and then someone's into the back of them, and then, you know, you don't know, do you?
he's running through woodland. He's at a gate. I reckon this is like a country road. I don't think this is a main. I think this is a motorway.
Yeah,
It's an
he's
A road.
standing-
It's an A road, I
A
don't-
road, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
The A343. I bet that's not a motorway. There's only
No, it's not a motorway, because the motorway's an M, isn't it? But it's the next best thing to a motorway, is an A road, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So he says he was just, you know, staring at the traffic when people were driving by, and then he just turned around and he was running off. Police are hunting the masked man after the site next to the A343 in Highclere, Hampshire. Hampshire Constabulary spokesman said, "We received the report from the member of the public regarding the sighting of a suspicious man exposing himself to traffic around 7 a.m. Did you see what happened? Get in touch."
Tell me all the details.
Here you go. Here's Gimp Man.
Yeah.
The bizarre incident comes after a spate of similarly creepy gimp sightings in recent years. North Somerset villagers in Claverham and Yeaton become a hotbed of activity when they were targeted by a man in a latex skin suit terrorising the local
We had it on Weird Knees, didn't we?
Yeah. Gimp Man's back.
Yeah.
local residents.
Oh.
Look at that. Hang on. Go down a second.
I think if you you know, if you're wearing the full gear and everything's, you know,
Tucked
covered,
away
that is alright, isn't
in a
it?
cock cage. We'll be fine.
So a number of terrified victims who had run-in with the masked gimps spoke about their experiences. One said, I thought, this is it, I'm going to get attacked. Every time I close my eyes, I can just see that face.
What face?
Fuck me.
Yeah, so the officers made 2 arrests in July 2019, but were later released without charges.
So he's on the run.
Gimp
Gimp on the run. Gimp on the run.
Gimp Man remains at large. If you're on the lookout, if you live in the Hampshire area, let's go and track down Gimp Man.
No, I've got better things to do.
What?
Chopping down a fucking...
Like what?
Well, anything. Anything's better than looking for a fucking gimp
Look,
man in the woods.
it'll be a nice little excursion to
And then
Hampshire.
what we're going to do, go, oi, mate.
We're going to use Claire as bait, get her walking down the street, right, at night, and we'll
What,
follow...
like a sex worker?
Gimp Man's gay.
No!
Pimping out Claire on the streets of Hampshire.
Say that. We'll come at the pub, we'll go to the pub, we'll walk down the street, Claire can go a bit ahead of us, she can get approached by Gimp Man, we'll tack her to the
I
ground.
get a few gins.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
You get a few gins, yeah. We'll be pissed. Right? And then Gimp Man will approach her, we'll rugby tackle in the ground, we've caught Gimp Man, we'll be national heroes, we get a fat reward.
And if not, we've got Claire pissed off and he's going to get abused by a man in a gimp mask.
So we take him down, he's the guy in the Gimp mask. I'll rugby tackle him down, you sit on him, simple as.
So, what are we going to do when we've got him? Oi,
Call the
mate,
police.
Get, it's all right.
We'll unmask him.
Around, yeah, as long as you're clothed.
No, we'll unmask
like
him.
Full get up.
Call the police, and it's probably going to be the local vicar, to be fair, isn't it? Let's face it.
I would just stay in and watch a footy.
It's a chance to be heroes, be vigilantes. You can dress as Batman if you like, how's that?
Oh, I got
Well, he's
that.
practically a gimp himself, isn't he, really? He's dressed in black rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're jumping on, he's like, you
Takes
can
a
fucking talk.
Takes a gimp to find a gimp.
It takes a gimp to catch a gimp. That's what it is. Oh, well.
And that bombshell.
On that bombshell, Ben, thanks for listening. Remember that it takes a gimp to catch a gimp. Yeah, that's the thing. That's all I got. It takes a gimp to catch a gimp.
I've been Mike, thanks for listening. Peace out, may the force be with you.
And I've been Claire. Don't become a TikTok time traveller. And
Yeah,
don't
why
need
would
any more.
Can we just spend a moment, right? Why would you come back from 2021 if you're just some average dude who's got time travel? It's a shit.
to 2021.
Yeah, from 27
Yeah.
to 14.
Why would you? I mean,
to warn us, isn't it?
scientists. Yeah, but this is not going to happen.
You don't know that.
We'll find out tomorrow.
They could have picked like a year well before that. And
I'd be
warned us.
going back and not making TikTok videos. I'd be going back, investing my money in the banks that are still fucking there, leaving £1 in an account, and going back to
I've probably
27,
done that as well.
2714 and becoming a fucking richest man on the
I
planet.
maybe
is
they
what I'd be doing.
can't, because maybe there's time cops that stop you from doing that.
Oh, well, fuck the police.
Or some Bitcoin back in 1990.
Invest in fucking Apple or something, I don't
They're
know.
probably shaved gorillas. They can talk at this point.
There's 2,700, there's probably shaved gorillas running the country, yeah. They're the time police. Maybe don't fuck the police. The police only fuck you. There we go.
Bye.
Bye.